Bren, you moved your camera.
Recording! Do not disturb.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Larry.
I am boy.
That was an intro.
Yeah, we finally got around to doing VeggieTales again. We've only been asked every day. Please do a vegan
Hey, can you do
tale.
VeggieTales? I'd really like it if you did VeggieTales. You know, it'd be really funny if you did
VeggieTales? I really want to do
more. And I would.
Please do vegan tale.
This is the last time we're doing it.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
No more vegetables.
Follow us on Twitch, buy our merch, and
Subscribe.
No.
Violence and gore. The scene where LarryBoy is trying to get to the water tower with the Larry-mobile is one of the most intense scenes in the movie.
that's one of the most intense scenes in cinematic history. What are you even talking about, dude?
The giant fib tries to eat LarryBoy. He fails, but manages to such him like a sucker.
Such wow, very suck. All right, let's get into the movie.
Hi, kids, and welcome to VeggieTales.
Ew, Larry's just like,
You got a what?
Aren't you wired? Online? Surfing the web?
HTML.
On that Discord, you got Facebook.
You on Parlor?
Ezio said he just did something that he knew he wasn't supposed to do.
Oh, what'd he do? Did he go to the wrong channel on his cable box?
HBO was just like,
He watched Cartoon Network after 9 p.m.
Grab your popcorn, turn down the lights.
Turn off the lights.
That's a sentence.
I'm bored, Jerry. B-O-R-D, bored.
I'm bored.
B-O-Y-B board.
If this light ever flashes, alert LarryBoy immediately.
How do you not notice the giant light?
Yeah, it's just like, bam.
There's an emergency happening.
Hey.
Maybe we can get our old jobs back at Mr. Slushy.
I like how they went from working at Mr. Slushy to being in charge of space defense.
They got a degree somewhere in there. See, they were working fast food because, you know.
College.
What if it's clear sky?
They see it in space, at least. They're like, what is that?
Master Larry.
How small is this house? Look how big they are.
It's like 2 stories, but it's supposed to look like a mansion.
Yes, Alfred.
Die. J.J. Abrams got to direct this episode of VeggieTales.
But only for these 4 seconds.
Yeah, just this scene. He was like, wait, guys, listen. I'm about to ruin Lost. But first, I need to do this.
I was expecting so much more from that.
Another plate. I know just where to get one.
This kitchen.
Yeah.
The kitchen, and then the episode ends. There's nothing else that happens.
There's just an alien running around, but it's fine.
It's collectible.
I'm glad he can stand in a part of the bookshelf.
Junior's roughly like the size of a PC case.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody use that to equate to measurement. He's about 6 to 7 PC cases tall, or roughly 0.7 dishwashers. That's not how gravity works.
No, it's not.
All that would do is smash his face against it as it falls on him.
That is the worst stand for that plate ever. Like, if anyone breathes in this house, it's just gonna...
I gotta go.
Bye.
Actually, the name is Fibrilius minimus.
I want to pick up the fib by that top little fin and just go...
If you did it, would it be too heavy and just pop?
What you need is a story.
You mean like a bedtime story?
A bedtime story? Is that a thing ducks walk on? No!
What? Josiah! A web page? That's something ducks walk on?
You mean you want me to lie?
Oh, no, not a lie.
Not a lie. We're just gonna not tell the truth.
Break a leg.
He doesn't have legs.
Just break the celery in half.
He's an asparagus.
You're right. Break the asparagus in half.
She said she had to demonstrate her apple chopper.
What child has an apple chopper just at their disposal?
It's Laura's fault. She broke the plate.
Let's go have some more fun.
Alrighty.
Did your parents not tell you to, like, associate with strangers?
Yeah, he's like, this blue orb with warts is gonna make me lie. I like him.
Let's leave my house without my parents.
Hello, Master Larry.
Mustard Larry.
Clustered fairy.
Clustered fairy?
Yeah.
The Larry-mobile and I have been all over Bumblyburg.
Look at those tires, man. They've had a day.
Yeah, and the plungers are just flattening, so every time you roll over something, it's just...
Nothing at all?
We did see a kid with green hair.
Seeing a kid with green hair would not be surprising in this universe.
Like 80% of the population is green. What?
They're either green or like beige.
Junior, I just came from Laura's house, and she got in trouble for breaking your dad's bowling plate.
How did he know where Junior was?
He's just like, I'm gonna go find that little asparagus.
Hey, Junior! I heard you broke a plate!
You are growing.
I will always be your little fib.
Stranger danger.
I'll always be your little fib.
I will always be your little fib, Junior.
What does this color make you think of?
I've been driving around all day. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I've got to go to the bathroom.
I've been reviewing this movie all day. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I have to go to the bathroom.
I need to pee!
And I'm just chilling here.
Lies! So you feed us lies from the tablecloth.
That was weird.
And the cows with the brains of the space aliens broke the plate.
You couldn't think of anything else?
Nope.
Fib?
Hi, Junior.
A little fib couldn't hurt anybody.
Well, that's a coincidence because you're a big fib.
But a big lie can hurt a lot of things.
It's almost like there's a moral to this story.
Sure.
Pav, you're a car.
Great Scott! It's a monster!
Oh my god, it's Scott the Woz. Look out!
Hey y'all, Scott here.
It's a monster!
Larry, what's
I'm glad there's just an ear-raped bass boost when he walks.
The monster is headed toward the Bumblyburg water tower.
No, I thought he was heading towards the Arizona water tower.
I am going to die.
Same.
I'm going to die.
That's not how cars exist.
Why did he need to eject the wheels?
Well, in the name of Fergus McDonaldson,
Holy McDonald's.
according to my calculations, you can do nothing.
Episode ends. Goodbye.
You made a really big lie.
He said it was a big lie because it was a lie and it was very big.
It was not a small lie because it was a very big lie.
Exactly. That's why they don't call him a small lie. They call him a big lie.
I did it!
Where did he go?
Yep.
Did he die?
Yep.
Sorry about your plate.
Oh, Junior, I'm sure it was an accident.
Oh, Junior, I knew it was an accident. I just wish you had told me right away.
Wow,
Wow.
All right, bye.
you did a great job, Larry. Boy.
Wow, I wonder who LarryBoy is.
You ever just make your superhero name your name and then boy?
I am Jude, guy.
Josiah, man.
Bren boy.
Yes, Bob. LarryBoy Mania is sweeping the nation.
Yeah, guys, LarryBoy Mania is sweeping the nation, which reminds me, you should check out our merch store.
Our merch has nothing to do with LarryBoy.
Check out our merch store.
Do you remember what we saw the last time we were here?
A theremin? Woo!
Could you spare a nickel?
We're not supposed to talk to strangers.
Hey, they were taught not to talk to strangers, but apparently Junior wasn't.
Huh?
Oh, it's an anime now, thanks.
No, it's a YouTube thumbnail.
I need a red arrow and, like, you won't believe this.
I believe you have something that belongs to those boys.
Oh my god, it's Bob Man.
Robert, guy.
Well,
Why is he wearing a mask?
It doesn't do anything for him. It makes his eyelids a different color.
It's the equivalent of wearing glasses and going, you can't tell.
I mean, Clark Kent pulled it off for years.
Yeah! In a comic book!
Yeah? Well, what's different than this?
This is vegetable comics.
That change would just go everywhere and you would not be able to find it all.
No, it all goes in a neat pile. Come on, Josiah, haven't you ever held a man upside down on the side of a building and shook money out of his pockets?
Yeah.
It's the Milk Money Bandit.
His entire criminal getup is dedicated to stealing money that was meant for milk.
Wow, he must make $20 a week.
It gives me Wet Bandit vibes from Home Alone. Like, we're the Wet Bandits because we turn on the sink when we leave.
That's exactly what Harold tells me. Yeah.
Why did that look like a human?
I hate it.
But it's getting late and I'm volunteering at the Veggie Valley
grade school tomorrow morning.
Veggie Valley? That would be like naming somewhere Human Valley.
The People's Circle.
Homo Sapienville, my favorite place.
Everybody knows Mantown.
If any more space aliens want to fall into Bumblyburg.
H!
The H store where you buy H's.
Call it the H store.
Because they sell H's.
They don't call it the J store.
Because they don't sell J's.
They sell H's, which is why they call it the H store.
I think I'd better go home and recharge my batteries. Well,
Isn't this a SpongeBob episode too?
Where they thought Mr. Krabs was a robot?
Boop, 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 boop.
Do you think Mr. Alfred is a robot?
This is such a stupid premise even for children.
I know, but it's funny, and it's been used twice in media, roughly.
Should we tell anybody? No, we better keep it to ourselves.
Yeah, that way, like, if he is actually a robot, we're going to be the only ones who know.
Exactly.
That way, no one else can do anything about it.
Keep what to yourselves?
Who said that?
Hey, over here, the weed!
Colorado be like,
You know, Colorado, the only state where that's legal.
yeah, but it is the most famous state of it being legal.
I would argue that it's California, because you know it's California, like the giant state that's like giant.
California does not exist.
Mr. Alfred is a robot.
No.
No!
No way.
He cannot be a robot.
I think Josiah's a robot, Brennan.
Yep.
I am not a robot.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for believing me.
Yeah, sure thing.
A weed in my yard.
Oh no, there's some weed here.
It would be a shame if somebody took it.
And then sold it to pay off my student loans. I have a mortgage.
Those are two different things, Jude.
I have many debts, Josiah. My credit card bill is 6.
nothing lifts the spirit more than an afternoon.
God, there's a harpsichord player whenever he's around and no other time. He's just like, like, stop.
I think that's the bit, Jude.
Be like whenever Bren's on screen playing only death metal and nothing else.
That would be amazing.
For me, it's lo-fi, and then for you, it's 100 gex and nothing else. That is just how we do this now.
Mom said it's my turn with the lo-fi.
If LarryBoy cannot stop them, our property values will plummet.
Our property values, no!
Darn it, capitalism.
Because so many people are moving in.
Apparently.
The city's huge now.
It's gonna be even bigger.
Oh no, what we gonna do?
The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what we gonna do?
We gotta get him out of here.
We've heard the one about Alfred.
Let's just make the entire screen one color. That's how lighting works.
Yep.
Colorama be like,
I'm gonna try plan B.
I don't think you can get pregnant, Larry. You're a guy.
that's terrible. I'm gonna try plan B.
That wasn't that funny.
Yeah, it was.
It was dumb.
We rumor weeds know how a rumor can grow. Just like a big weed in the ground.
The weeds can grow like weeds.
Rumors are like weeds, and the fact that they are weed.
They call it the rumor weed because it tells rumors. They don't call it the truther weed because it doesn't tell truthers.
Truther weed! Oh, I'm a truther weed. I tell the truth, and this is the end of the song.
Surely you can get away from a little weed.
Oh, is this the episode about addiction?
Yes.
I'm a rumor weed.
Guys, I think she's a rumor weed.
I'm the rumor weed. I'm the rumor weed.
I'm the weed.
I thought the weed was under the ground.
Push the red button.
Huh? Okay.
He didn't tell him anything before this. He's like, hey, you're gonna go into the air and you're just gonna crash into the ground as hard as you can.
Alfred actually is a robot, and he's just trying to kill LarryBoy to get him out of the way so he can take over the world.
Better be good.
Oh, look, it's a razor. Get it? Because green.
This looks like those fancy, like, razors that guys who don't know how to trim their beards use. They're awesome.
Die.
All right, Alfred. I'm in the tunnel. Alfred.
Jude, can you hear me?
No!
I'm lost down here.
You'll be fine.
Whoa.
They call him lost because he's not found. They don't call him found because he is in fact lost.
I'm coming, Master Larry.
You ever get up from your chair and the chair just spins? It spun once and returned to the exact position it was in.
Wrong button.
What is that button for?
It's to clean it out.
Of what?
Yep.
What are you cleaning out?
It's the button that empties the powder because it empties the powder. They don't call it the button that keeps the powder in because it doesn't keep the powder in.
It actually empties the powder, which is why they call it the button that empties the powder.
I'm not a robot. I'm British.
What's the difference?
It's Tuesday, innit?
Thanks for the death metal scream.
For no reason.
Did you hear the one about Alfred?
Hey, Josiah, did you hear the one about Alfred?
Hey, did you hear the one about Alfred?
Did you hear the one about Alfred?
I think there's one about Alfred. I didn't hear the thing one about Alfred. I really want to die.
I heard there are teenagers inside him that know karate.
What? There's about karate.
I'm not shaking anything. It's shaking me.
It's exactly what someone who is shaking something would say.
I'm not sus, you are.
Did you make up this story?
I heard it from 2 very reliable sources.
Infowars has entered the chat.
I heard it from roughly 1 reliable source.
That he needed to recharge his batteries.
That was a figure of speech.
So Mr. Alfred isn't a robot.
Whoa, you put that together? All by yourself?
His dad just wrote like a 10-minute speech about it, and he's like, oh, so what you're telling me is...
Guys, I think Alfred might be a robot.
He's British.
What's the difference?
Die.
They don't call him a weed anymore because he's a flower. He's the trooper flower.
That's so dumb.
Is there a flower show?
I am so dead inside.
That was vegetables.
I'm glad the plot of every LarryBoy episode is that something is going to happen and that the villain is going to get a little bigger.
Because the first 2 episodes literally have the same plot.
Yep.
They couldn't think of anything else.
We have a merch store.
Do we, Jude?
I'm wearing a hat from our store. You've been able to see it in various ways. See, it says MWS on this side, and then it has cool things on the other side. If you want to see the other side, go to the website and look at the other side.
This hat's also from the store.
Yes.
If you need a hat for your banana, the merch store.
We stream Monday through Friday, roughly 8 p.m. Eastern time. So check us out on there. You guys have a good night and have a day.